literally says it'll be like 7 stops away, five
Bro,
stops away,
yes.
2 stops away. I'm
Up
looking.
a hill.
I'm
And
looking.
I'm like, ooh. Soon as I get like midway, I start sliding,
No,
bro.
no, I
So
went to the far right one. Why did homeboy go right in the middle, bro? I'm like, come on.
he like, wow, that was cool. Like, I never seen a urinal in a porta potty. I'm like, what? Welcome back to the Westmoreland Bros podcast. This is episode 18. Please enjoy.
So currently, it is December 24th at the time of this recording. You guys will probably see this, I don't know, January, February, something like that. But Mr. Beast just made a Beast game. And we only seen 1 or 2 episodes right now, so I don't know what's going to be released by the time this podcast comes out, if it'll be over or whatever. But he's broken so many world records, and the amount of money he's giving away is insane. For those who don't know, the grand prize is 5 million. But in the first episode, in the first minute, he literally gave away $1 million. The grand prize is still 5 million, but he gave away $1 million. So my question to you, Kennedy, is why hasn't another game show ever done anything like this? Because at the end of the day, he is just a YouTuber, and I'm sure there's a lot more people with money than him in the world. So why hasn't someone else done a game show bigger than this, or even close to this? It doesn't make sense to me. But why do you think that is?
Think I listened on Theo Vaughn's podcast. And he was just breaking down the whole show to him and this, and that. And he was like, yeah. And literally, like you said, within like the first 5 minutes of the show, they give away $1 million. Where he was like, other shows, you go on there and compete, they give away like $250,000, maybe 500, but like never anywhere close to the amount that he's given. But it just come down to greed, bro. And like you see from when Mr. Beast first started, he's been very transparent when giving back money. Like his first what is sponsorship, he gave away the $5,000. So like he
10.
showed 10,000. So he showed like his sponsorships in the world from the beginning, like, hey, I don't care about the money. Like as long as I can live like comfortably and my family's good, like I'm giving away everything else. Where other people, they just like, I'm stacking up till I'm dead. Then when I'm dead, it just go to a family. If they ain't got family, it just go wherever. I don't even know how that works.
Charity, something.
But yeah, people, it's just about status, bro. It's power, it's status, which is sad in the world because literally we have trillion or not trillionaires, excuse me, we have billionaires in the world, and like they could end world hunger. And like,
Yeah.
do you have to do that? No. Is it your personal job? No, it's not at all, 100%. But it's like if you don't want people to, if you don't want to see starving kids on commercials, why not help? And if you don't want to do it all yourself, why not try to, if you a billionaire, go team up with Mr. Beast, bro. He's not a billionaire, but he's doing all of this. He's building schools in Africa. He's building wells in Africa. Just everywhere, bro. Just go to his page and you'll see the philanthropy page. But yeah, it's amazing, bro. But it's because he has a heart and other people don't have a heart. It's just that simple, bro. Like the Bible, it say the golden rule: treat your neighbor how you want to be treated, bro. If you want to be treated fairly, bro, treat them fairly, bro. Even if you come from even if you're the one that came up, you have all this money. Like I said, you don't got to do nothing with it. You can sit and keep it, but it looks a lot better and it helps people out when you share, like Mr. Beast.
No, 100%. And these other shows too, it's not even a guarantee. Like a perfect example, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And I believe that's a show where you like answer it's like four multiple choice questions and you got to work your way up to like, the
Yeah.
$1 million amount. That's not a guarantee you get the million though. With this show, someone is
Facts.
guaranteed going to win $5 million. Like that is insane. That's a guarantee, bro.
And on top of that, with a lot of these shows, bro, it's like let's just say there's 10 levels, and I'm on level 8. If I lose level 8, I don't get anything through 1 through 7. Like I walk away just like I came, bro. Mr.
Yep.
Beast, everybody on there is getting $2,000 at least for just coming, and that's over 1,000 or 2,000 people, bro. And like you said, that's $1 million or $2 million right there, whatever it is. I don't know, but it also I think a big thing has to do with this is the difference, people. This is the difference when you actually build your own empire, when you
Hmm.
own yourself. This is Mr. Beast Games. Yes, it's on Amazon, but Amazon partnered with him. This is not Amazon's games. This is not Amazon's control. No, this is Mr. Beast. So when you look at all those
Yeah.
other game shows on all these networks that are on cable and stuff, that's not even really their show. It could have a name. It could have maybe whatever in it. They could be the host. That's all you are. You are the host. You are not the owner of the show. You are not the maker. Like you're just another body. Once you're done and retired, we getting somebody else. This is called Mr. Beast Games. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, it's way different, bro. It's status, bro. Like way
A hundred
different.
percent. I saw him do an interview too where he was talking about how that he didn't want to partner with other people because they wouldn't give him like the free reins that he needed to like make the show how
Exactly.
he wanted to make it. And Amazon like gave him that range. And granted, they also have the funds because that's basically $1 trillion company. I don't know how much they're worth, but I'm pretty they're either trillion or really close to trillion. So it's like they have
Yeah,
the money to be able to support something like this. And realistically speaking, bro, if you really think, bro, $1 billion is so much money. A billion,
a
bro.
lot.
That's so much money. So him giving away 5 million from even just $1 billion company is really nothing, bro. It's really nothing, bro. But people are just stingy, like you said. And
Correct.
there's so many billionaires where you'll never even, there's no way you could use that kind of money. I shouldn't say no way. There's always a way, but it's like the odds of you using that money is just very, very low, bro. You're just not even gonna have the desire to do that. But it's definitely insane. And I watched one of the behind the scenes videos the other day. It was a technology YouTube page, and they were like breaking down all the technologies and literally just the technology
Well,
on
it
the
was like
sets.
another technology page on YouTube, you're saying.
Yeah, it was it was a technology page on YouTube. It wasn't
Got
Mr.
you.
Beast page. But the behind the scenes, they ended up being like 10.5 million just for the technology by itself. Yeah, bro. They said Amazon is making him have like a terabyte to back up the like information, but there's like four of those terabytes in one section, and there's like 20 of those sections, and there's like they
Jeez.
gotta have three different backups for each of those sections. I'm just like, my goodness. But they don't want to take no chance of losing no file, nothing getting corrupted, like the technology within it, like just bro, it just makes you appreciate it. And obviously it's a lot of work, but it still doesn't make sense why somebody else hasn't done it first. And greed is probably obviously a big part of it. But I mean the game's entertaining right now. I don't know what's gonna happen episode 3, 4, 5, 6, goes all the way to 10, I think they said. Uh, but when we do watch it, we watch it on the couch in the living room. That's the best spot to watch it. And I actually have this picture I want you to look at that is of a living room. And the caption says, "Me and my roommates have been debating this all year and would like
There
to
we
hear
go
from my
again.
and would like to hear this. No debate, no debate. I just want to see your opinion. I haven't really put much thought into it, but they would like to hear an outside perspective as to what's the most desirable seat in the living room. So, what do you think is the most desirable seat in the living room, in this photo at least?
This is a whoa. They got like they own a little movie theater going on in a college dorm, maybe. I don't
Oh,
know. That's
yeah.
a nice college dorm though. I'm just assuming that just by the way these couches look like they just came from the street, like literally every single one of them.
Nothing
Um,
matching. Yeah,
yeah, I mean nothing matching, but what do you need to match when you got something to sit on, you know?
there we go.
When I first look at this picture, I get a little worried. I get a little worried off the bat. I kind of don't think where I'm gonna sit because I'm worried about why the table is blurred out. What do we got going on in that table? Yeah, I mean,
I just realized
uh,
that too. When you said worried, I was like, what?
yeah,
Yeah,
man, I can't call it. I can't call that one. That's Drewski to say. But I tell you what, number one is the worst seat. That's just like you don't have the wait. Where the heck is the TV? Oh, they got two TVs.
they do.
Oh, whoa, game changer,
They
game
do.
changer.
Does that still make number one the worst seat?
Yeah, just because it's on that weird angle, like I'm gonna have to. I don't like it. I don't like that. Two and three look pretty diagonal straight on. Now if I'm just, having a peaceful night where I'm not really, I'm just, I'm with the guys, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Then, I could probably take two or three. Actually, I'll probably take three or eight. Three or eight are the best seats if I'm with the homies, just cooling. Now, if this is like intermingled little party, like we're all having fun. I'm gonna go six. I'm gonna go six in the back because it looks like it's elevated enough where I still see the TV. But if me and my lady have to talk, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's a fair adjustment.
with the homies, I'm gonna say eight. With the shorty, I'm gonna say six in the back, elevated. But
That's
this
a
is the
fair
setup,
adjustment.
dog. This is crazy.
I mean, they could definitely have everybody over. I think I kind of agree with you. I think is there another number right there? No, it's not, just six. Yeah, I
It's
think
one
six
through
is a
eight,
great
yeah.
spot if you're with your girl. I think that's a great spot, 100%. And I think six is a great spot just to see the whole room. Like maybe I don't want to
Man,
have a conversation with everybody, and maybe I'm not with my wife, and I just want to, chill in the back or whatever and maybe, make a move, whether I want to talk to somebody or go get some food or whatever, that's a great spot. But I think eight is like the great spot if you're playing a video game. Let's say you're
Yeah,
playing
for sure.
2K and you need to like lock in, because I feel like you can play 2K from any of those seats. But if you need to lock in, you're
Yeah.
playing one of the best people in the group. I think eight is a really ideal spot. Maybe even one, because at eight you might be getting trolled by the person on seven. They might be talking too much, saying too much nonsense. A one is a bad angle, but you're kind of on that island where you can have that ISO to where you don't have to worry about a heckler all up in your ear or somebody touching you or bumping you or this, that, and the third. And I don't think, well, people might walk past that. No, they can walk behind. They can walk behind, yes. And nobody's really walking in front of you either. So I think one and eight could be ideal for that. Probably even seven too, because it's right there. I just feel seven might be on too much of an angle, which I guess you could make the argument for one as well. But yeah, I think it all depends on the situation. Four isn't a horrible spot either. Four might be slept on. It's kind of far away again, a very antisocial, but at the same time, you're like with the group type situation right there. Plus, honestly, that couch looks the most comfortable, if I'm being honest. Six looks like it's been through it a little bit. Looks like it's a little put down. Four still looks like it has that plush to it. Still looks like it's
Little.
very plush. Yeah.
So really, I mean, when you're talking, I'm walking through the room. This is the first time I'm going in the room, and what I'm seeing is one, eight, and seven. We got the gamers. Two and three, we got the people watching the gamers, or possibly TV watchers with the TV above them. And then
hmm
four through six, we got some type of couple back there, or some type of low person who is happy he's here, but he don't need to be in the way all the time.
Right, 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 right. Are
That's what
these,
I'm
would
getting.
you, are those still the same spots you would choose to watch Beast games?
Wait, what?
Are these still the same spots you would choose to watch Beast games?
Oh, is that the question?
No, that wasn't the question, but it was just that since we watch Beast games on the couch, I mean, you could watch on your phone too, I guess, walking
So if I
around.
was in this room, where would I
But if
watch
you were
Beast games?
watching, yeah, if you were watching Beast games, are those still the same spots you would choose?
I would definitely choose like three
Three?
to
Yeah.
watch it. Cause even if somebody get up, they don't gotta actually. I choose like I don't know why they didn't label in between two and three. Like there's not a middle cushion. Cause I'm gonna choose that one
You want the
because
middle.
the reason why is because if eight gets up, he might be in the way of three briefly. But if I'm in
Mm,
between two and three, I'm still gonna be good. And then if one gets up, he may be briefly in the way of two, but I'm still gonna be good at 2.5. So I'm gonna pick the middle
mm,
one. And I'm not a
mm.
fat guy or anything, so you know, I'm good.
Interesting. I don't think they labeled it. Maybe it's not as desirable because it
It's
doesn't
desirable
have
for me.
it doesn't have the armrest and you're sitting in between two people. It's like when you use the urinal. It's like you don't really go
Oh
in the
yeah.
middle one. You go to the one of the far ends. So I feel like people don't want to just have their arm like touching their hips.
That is interesting because they didn't label it in the back couch either. Because the other
They
two
didn't.
couches don't have a third, but they just don't care about the third piece here.
Even
They're not with
I
the third wheeling. That's what I'm getting.
They don't like the third. No, I'm not even a big fan of the third either because when I sit on my couch, if I'm sitting in the middle of the couch, I bring over two pillows to like squish me to
Right.
where it feels
Yeah.
like I'm on an end, like I have something for my elbows. That's just me personally.
I mean, I may
Um,
I might gotta do a little extra, comfortability checks, but I think I'm still gonna go with that if we're talking about watching the Beast games.
I had to make
Is
sure he
the
wasn't taking
demon
a
cat
dump on
coming?
me. No, I had to make
Uh,
sure he wasn't taking a dump on me, bro. He'd be scaring me.
it's
Uh,
happened.
yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's definitely hot, bro. Speaking of which, I brought up the urinal, bro. I went to the bathroom yesterday. There's three urinals, bro. There's three urinals. I went to the far right one. Why did homeboy go right in the middle, bro? I'm like, come on. So I literally looked at him. I was
You
like, bro,
instantly cringed
really?
up, bro. Like,
Bro, I'm like, are you
that's
serious?
crazy.
And he didn't even like go pee the right way. He was stalling to like build up the confidence to use the restroom. I'm like, bro, there was a
Oh my
whole
God.
another stall over. Why would you come stand next to? Why would you do that? Like, it doesn't really make sense. Were you running an experiment? Like, did you just want to see like what's gonna happen? Why? We had all that
Maybe he was trying to
space.
see something. I don't know, man.
He
I know
had
how these
all that
other 21
space, and the
heads.
things were low too. Like it was suspicious. It was just like, why would you, as a grown man, why would you make that decision today?
Would have
Wasn't
made myself stop peeing. I would have went to
no.
the stall. It would have hurt. That'd be hurting. But I would have gave him a little eye like this, like you mother. And then I literally just
Yeah,
went
no.
to the toilet.
100. It was a good stall too. It was the one at
It was a good stall.
where did we go? IKEA. I don't know if you've been to the IKEA urinals, bro. Shout out IKEA. They got some good urinals. Yeah, bro. They got some
I
thing on the bottom
haven't.
like it don't splash or nothing. It's like I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just like a
Splash
white
proof.
circle. It looks like a flying saucer. It just I don't know.
You
But
didn't have those in your school bathroom?
well, it's not the same. It's different. You gotta go to IKEA and see, bro. It's
I'm not going into IKEA to see their bathroom. I can't do that. They be like,
it's
"Hi,
a
sir,
pleasant
can I help
experience.
you?" Yeah, I need to go check out the bathrooms. Can you show me, please? I can't do that.
Okay, but after that, what made it worse is that when I went to kick mine, it's freezing outside. Well, right now it's winter. Well, when this drops, it'll still be winter, but it's winter right now. So when you wash your hands, you want a paper towel, bro. You don't want to freaking air dry it and super blow your
Correct.
hands. No. And they had that. They had no paper towel, so I just wiped it on my pants. I didn't even care. Like I'm not having my hands freezing cold. I'm not doing that. So on top of him standing next to me for absolutely no reason, my hands were absolutely freezing. Even Brandy could feel it when we were holding hands walking through the store. But it's just, it was bad on bad. But the urinal itself, 10 out of 10. Outside of that, it went kind of downhill. The bathroom was clean though.
You know
Bathroom,
something about urinals, which is super random? Porta potties have like urinals now. They don't just have like a toilet
really?
seat. Mm-hmm. I work for Amazon delivery sometimes, so I was delivering. I had to use the bathroom so bad, and then I ran across a new construction place. They had a porta potty. I don't advise you to porta potties, but it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, literally, you walk in, the toilet's in front of you like normal, and then they got a little urinal thing right here.
Was it bigger?
Was it bigger?
Like porta potties
Oh, the
have like
porta
a certain
potty?
like size.
Nah.
Was it a larger porta potty to have that? No?
Nah, bro. Same size, bro. It just literally they just threw something on the wall, put it looks like salt that we throw outside when it snows. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
not, but they
right.
put that in the bottom to soak up the pee so it goes through. But yeah, I mean, it was good.
So it was off the floor or it was like all the way down, like touching the floor?
Nah, it was like a regular urinal, like mid like
Well, some
wall. Like
urinals go like all the way down to the floor. That's why I wasn't
nah,
sure which
it
one.
wasn't one for a Oompa Loompa. It was just one for a normal person.
No,
So it's
not
just
even
like
that.
midway
Like
down.
there's some like
Oh, you talking
school
about the
ones.
length of it? No, it's just one of
Yeah.
them little like this. It wasn't a full one from mid to the floor. It was a
Yeah, yeah,
medium
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So it was off the
Yeah, yeah,
floor.
yeah.
It was off the floor. That's actually crazy. I thought it would be on the
To
floor.
floor.
Especially
Nah, it was
based on
dope.
how the toilet is made, with the whole like pit below. I thought it would, connect to that somehow, but
Does so that's like it's in like if this is the wall for it, this is so crazy. This is the wall. It's so crazy. This is the wall, and I'm the urinal, right? So this is the urine on my face, and then it has a tube going to the toilet to put like the pee in. So you pee in the urinal, and then it
Oh,
just goes,
so
flows to
it's
the
still
tube.
connected.
Yeah, it's connected because the toilet's in
Oh,
front of you, and then the urinal is just right here. So you pee right here at the urinal, and the tube just goes to the toilet.
I've never seen that. I've never seen it in
I
my
had
life.
neither, bro. It's
Did it
new. I
look
don't know
different from
how
the
new.
outside? The outside look more fan? No, look a normal urinal.
Bro,
Wow.
and it's crazy because this is the second one I've used within the last like 3 months. The first one, I was being trained. Old boy went in there first and he did what he had to. Then he came out and then I went in there. So then when I get back in the truck, he like, wow, that was cool. Like, I never seen a urinal in a porta potty. I'm like, what? I'm like, bro, I used the toilet. Like, I lifted the seat up, I pissed, I put it down. I'm like, what is he talking about urinal? But I was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was crazy. Like, no cap. So then at the next
Just
at the
went with
next
it.
yeah, at the next porta potty I seen, I made sure and I went in there to look at the sides to see if they had a urinal, and they did. I was like, dang. So yeah,
So you think the one you went in before that had it, you just didn't realize.
it did. He literally said it. He literally used it, and that's why he
Oh
was like,
yeah.
he asked me if I used it, and I was like,
Uh
yeah, like that is dope. They had that. I was just jacking, but like, yeah. So they've been around for a little bit now, but I don't know how long. It's dope though.
it's crazy because in a previous episode we filmed, you said you never use porta potties. You said you never would ever use it, and you talked about
Yeah.
Tracy using it. So, would you care to explain what changed between then and now? Like, are you switching up on the people?
Honestly, bro, what happened was I'm out at work and I'm delivering Amazon packages. And like my Amazon bosses just for some reason keep saying like we're Santa or his little elves, and I'm like, I'm not Santa or his little elf because I don't celebrate, and he fake. So I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but they are making it just a huge priority. You gotta get the packages delivered,
Mm,
any means necessary,
yeah.
and it's been bad conditions out here. So like, I've been scattered lately. Where it's like one house could be 3 minutes from one, the other one could be 6 minutes, the next one is 4 minutes, 5 minutes. That's a horrible Amazon route right there. If anybody's
Mm.
ever worked for Amazon, you know that. So in between that, I don't see any restaurants. I don't see anything. And I'm the type of guy who will use the restroom outside if there are no children present because I'm not weird like that. But I'm on the clock. So I was like, if I happen to be that one Amazon driver who gets caught pissing outside in the snow, and then after I leave, they continue recording and they go up to the snow to show that it's yellow, that's
Oh
my
man.
job, bro.
Yeah.
Like
You
people
don't want
don't
that.
care about you.
You
No,
don't. They
even the
don't.
old boy,
They
he
don't.
let Shorty in his truck on Amazon, the black dude with the dreads and they posted it and he got fired. He made a video like, yeah, they fired me. Like, I'm out of there. Because some stranger in their apartment recorded him.
Are you
People,
serious?
yes, bro. Like,
Dang, I didn't
people
even know
mind your
that.
business. Yes, bro. This was on like, this was on TikTok and Instagram. This wasn't even here. This was somewhere else. Like, when you look for the video,
I
you'll be
thought
able
of
to
someone
find
you
it.
know. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no,
Nah,
they always watching.
nah.
Especially
They
people
always
are
watching.
people are looking for Amazon, bro. They what, bro? When I got a package
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I be looking at the location like, oh, you. It literally says it be like 7 stops away, five
Bro,
stops away,
yes.
2 stops away. I'm looking. I'm
This
looking. And
one
that's
lady, bro, the one lady who she lived in an apartment, so there was an access code I could use to literally put it by her front door. And I'm on my break now. I'm like, I need a break, like 15 minutes, and I had to use the bathroom. So like, I just grabbed one of my bottles, use the bathroom, like hypothetically though, like not really, but hypothetically though. So anywho, and then I come peek my head around the corner to look out, and like she's literally like opening up her apartment door, like the one that lets everybody in, and sticking her head out to see like where Amazon is because she's my next stop, and it says like it should be delivered, but I'm on my break right now, so she got to
yeah,
wait another 15 minutes.
yeah.
But yeah, Amazon is really clutch with the delivery process and stuff. But man, bro, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, I know you care about your people who work for you. You should try to remember that Wisconsin and the Midwest gets snow sometimes. So like when it snows, it becomes slippery. And then when it becomes slippery, like people can get in accidents and people can die sometimes. It's just not safe. And then you got me out there working, for you, and I'm stuck on a hill yesterday for 3 hours. So
Really?
instead of just sending me in, calling it a day because the weather's so bad, they're like, hey, you know what? Call each of your last 50 customers, and if they want the package, they could come drive to you and get it. So
Stop it.
shouts
They said
out.
that?
Yes. So shouts out the white lady, man. Shouts out you. I don't know your name. If I saw your face, I don't even know if I'd remember, sadly. But you were the only person in those 3 hours who asked me an important question. You said, "Do you need anything?" And I was having an already bad day because of work and because I was thinking about my cousin. So when you asked that, it really helped. And then on top of that, you went to go get me two sweet teas and you surprised me with a $25 gift card. And I didn't even know until you drove away. So shouts out you, white lady in West Bend that lives close to Jefferson and Green Tree.
If you saw
You
her, you
made my
recognize her?
day. I don't know, bro. I would recognize
Dang.
her car more so because her car, it was a
That's so crazy.
nice little blue, the last model I had, what is that? What are Silverados with, dog? I'm blanking.
Chevy?
Chevy. She had a nice blue Chevy. So I know I recognize her Chevy. And if she got out, I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's her. Cause she like looks like herself or whatever. I don't know. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if I just saw her walking in like Walmart, it'd be hard. I'd be like, maybe that's her. But then if I saw her like take her groceries to her car, I'd be like, yo, thank you. Like, thank you. Like I recognize her. But yeah, shouts
Dang.
out her, man. She made my day, bro.
No, that's actually crazy, bro. People like that really make that job so much easier, especially when you get to a
Oh my
door and
God,
they got
bro.
snacks and stuff for you, bro. And this time
Yeah,
of year, they always be coming in clutch. I shouldn't say all of them, but
man.
m
Some of
more
them.
people than not. Yeah, more people than
Yeah.
not. So that's definitely clutch, bro. I didn't even know you was stuck three. Why was you stuck three? You couldn't go up? Is that what it was?
Bro, so everybody who came and got their package, because it was probably
People came.
like, yeah, it was probably like 10 to 15 people who ended up coming.
Yeah,
And like, everybody, even the first lady, bro, she was super sweet, little older lady, and like she was two houses down on this hill. But like when she came to get her package, she was like, "No, like I completely understand. Like I hope you stay safe." She was like, "You're literally in the hilliest part of West Bend." Like it
man,
was. I came off it. All right, I'll tell you the story. I came off a hill, and then it starts snowing really bad and it goes just super fast. Like you can't control it, obviously. So then I
right,
gotta go up a hill, and I'm like, ooh. Soon as I get like midway, I start sliding, bro. So I'm on the right side, like we drive in America. Then I start sliding, so I end up in the middle toward the left. Cause my vehicle is literally slanted the whole time. I'm trying to saw a slant. It's kind of weird on here. It's slanted like the whole time, bro. So I'm literally just hitting the gas a little to keep going. And I'm just going up literally like this, sideways, literally. So then I finally make it to level ground where I can just go. My next stop is on a hill going down. So
man.
I called them and I'm telling them all this. They're like, "You're residential. You could walk to." I'm like, "You tweaking? Like you don't really understand the circumstances. Like, no, I'm not gonna walk to every
they
house. You
they wanted
goofball."
you to do door to door with Amazon packages.
You
It's crazy.
goofball. Like what? On a hilly on hilly snow that's slippery. No. So then I'm like, you know what? Since they want to play with me, I'll play with them. So I go down the hill. And then I slide down the hill. I can't even stop to the house that's on the hill. So I mark that as I can't do it. And then I have to drive all the way around, wasting time to go back up this hill that's not as steep. Like maybe I can make it. And it's on the main street. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe they did something to it. So I finally make it up there, but when I get up that hill on Jefferson, it's another hill down, it's another hill. All the rest of my stops, my first 86 were scattered. So
Mm.
literally the rest of my 60 or 70 is down this hill because it's all this neighborhood. So I literally just
Right.
gotta call everybody like, yo, I'm stuck on a hill. If you want it, come get it. I'm sorry. And like most people were cool about it, but bro, shout out the idiots out there who just don't understand life, who don't understand like weather and like circumstances you can't control. Like one lady hung up, like, am I gonna get it before Christmas? I'm like, I can't guarantee that. I don't work in a warehouse. I'm like, hopefully. And I was like, but I don't know. Have a good night. Beep, beep, beep. I'm like, oh, okay, for sure.
Did you
Like
have to
I don't
call
have
them from your own personal phone?
Amazon does it. So, and this is the thing. I'm gonna tell all these customers out here because you gotta be nice, man. Like, if you get the wrong Amazon driver, you gotta understand we have your address, one, and then on top of that, if we call you, we have your number. Amazon tries its best to not give us the customer's number. So when we call a customer, Amazon calls us and then directs
Mm.
us to that number. But
Mm.
everybody don't got a voicemail. So if you don't got a voicemail, I'm hearing all seven digits of that number. So like you gotta
Mm.
really respect your Amazon. You gotta respect people in general
You have to
because
respect people, right?
your information is always known, whether it's something as small as a number or as big as an address. And like don't play with people. Don't be disrespectful. It's no point. You know what I mean? It's no point. Cause you never know what somebody is willing to do. But yeah, I had some slick people on that phone and I was like, okay, that makes
An
sense. That's
address is
cool.
way worse than a number. Way, because you
What?
know where they're at, bro. That if you're ever beefing with somebody, the last thing you want them to know is your address. That's how people be getting like killed for real. Oh, they leak their address or yada yada yada. Like every time, it's never a phone number. Somebody get your phone number, you can literally just change phone numbers. You changing your
Or
address
block
is
them.
such a burden, such a burden. People don't want to do that. So yeah, no,
You gotta
that's
move. You gotta completely move. Like
yeah. You don't.
you, you can. Yeah, you packing all this up, and you gotta get a U-Haul now. Like nah, that's too much, bro. It's too much. Just be kind, bro. Don't be weird, man.
It's not hard to be nice, bro. It's not
It's
that hard,
not
bro.
hard to be nice, bro. And it's crazy because it's like not even hard. It's easy like not to be rude, you know what I'm saying? Because
100%.
being rude is like a choice. Like in your head, you go through the process of being mad or rude, and then you have to literally voice that. So it's just like, hey, don't voice it. Just keep it in. It's just that simple. Like self-control, which people don't have, bro, which is crazy. Man, I
Right,
got so
no.
many stories about this, about the jobs I done worked for, bro. Man, these customers almost died, bro. I promise.
my
Not to
thing
say
is,
Amazon. Amazon don't fire me. I'm talking about other jobs now, like Bob's Furniture and stuff. I'm not talking about Amazon killings.
yeah, I'm surprised they haven't found a solution because there's a lot of problems nowadays that they figure something out for. Somebody invents something. So I'm surprised for what two things I'm surprised. I'm surprised the roads weren't more clear. I don't know if it was actively snowing or what your situation was, but I'm surprised they
Was
wouldn't, it
they didn't
was,
predict it? They
oh,
predicted
so it
like
was
a very
actively snowing.
yeah, they predicted like barely like a half
Oh,
inch of snow, and then I'm looking at the inches coming down, and it's a thick. You know how snow is, bro. So yeah,
yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
think it was gonna be as bad.
But two, I'm also surprised they don't have something on the vehicle to where you would be able to get through snow easier because this is a problem that's gonna happen year after year for
Happens
everybody,
year
bro.
after year.
That's all
Like
I'm saying.
I
So I don't know why it's not why it's not solved.
or at least chain them up like they do other places. Like you got to work out something. Like terror is a menace, boy.
Bro, the way he had his tail wrapped around, bro, is insane. I think he's trying to get down. He's definitely getting down. Um, but yeah, I'm surprised they don't have it solved. But always, people out there, always treat people nice. There was a good quote The Rock had. He said, "It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice, bro." And that's a really great quote, man. Just be nice, bro. It don't take much, and we all go through the same nonsense, where a package is delivered
Man,
late. Even right now, Brandy got some chairs that are on the way, and they were supposed to be here either yesterday or the day before. And it is what it is, bro. Ain't nothing you can do about that, bro. So it's like
but it
it's just,
is.
bro. It's not that deep, bro. And we all got our own problems. So why dog somebody else about it? Especially somebody who can't even do it. It's like it's not even your fault. There's snow on the ground. Like they want you to really just go out there and just crash the vehicle and just run to them. Run from like a
Bruh,
SpongeBob episode. The Krusty
no,
Krab.
I ain't
Why?
doing that. And
Right?
you know, I'm a good driver when it comes to snow. So if I had the right tires, I'm not one of those scary people to drive in snow. Like I'm a cautious driver, so I'll mind my business and drive through a blizzard and get it done. Like I did that
No,
on
100%.
Thursday. I did that Thursday last week, but like I was not in the right vehicle and they did not have the conditions good. Like they were not
No,
prepared. It was what it was. But
no.
yeah, man. Just remember what Z said. It is what it is. You can't change it. You don't gotta be mad about it. Cause guess what? You mad about it. Now you having a worse day. It is what it is, y'all. Keep it pushing.
Thank you for watching episode 18 of the Westmoreland Bros podcast. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate all the support.